Hi, welcome back to my classroom. If you're new here, my name is Talita and I'm an English teacher. So last week we talked about synonyms. We talked about words that were similar to each other. For example, near and close. These words both have the same idea and they mean the same thing and can be used in the same way in different sentences or the same sentence. For example, I'm close to your house. You can replace close with near and say, I'm near your house. These words are synonyms. Another example is fair. She is fair in complexion. You can also say she is light in complexion. Fair and light are synonyms because they can be used in the same way. They are similar to each other and have the same meaning. This week we're going to be talking about opposites. Opposites. What are opposites? Opposite words are words that have contrasting ideas from each other. For example, cold and hot. Hot means hot, and cold is chilly. Being hot and being cold are not the same thing. They have different ideas. Cold and hot are opposites. Today we're going to be looking at more examples of opposites. Fun fact, do you know what the synonym for opposite is? Antonym. Antonym and opposite are synonyms. Today we're going to look at more examples of what opposites are. So we're going to look at a couple of examples of opposites. These two words are opposites, poor and rich. Let's use the word poor in a sentence. The old man is poor. He has no money. Let's use the word rich in a sentence. The businessman is rich. He has a lot of money. Poor and rich are different from each other. They have opposite meanings. Poor and rich are opposite words. The next set of words we have are strong and weak. Strong. To be strong is to have strength, is to have power. Weak is to be frail, to have a weakness, to not be strong. Strong and weak carry different messages. They are opposites. Let's use the word strong in a sentence. The bodybuilder is very strong. Let's use the word weak in a sentence. The hungry baby is so weak. Strong is very strong. Let's use the word weak in a sentence. The hungry baby is so weak. Strong, weak. Different meanings. They are opposites. Entry and exit. These words have different ideas attached to them. Do you know what they are? I know. Entry is to enter and exit is to leave. You can enter through a doorway. You can enter a certain path. You can enter a certain lane on the highway. There's so many possibilities. Let's use the word entry in the sentence. This way is the entry. We will be in the cinema. Let's use the word exit in a sentence. In case of a fire, there's the emergency exit. There's the emergency place to leave through. Entry and exit, they're opposites. Question and answer. We come across these words every single day while learning, and what do they mean? It's also important to know that these words have different meanings from each other because they're opposites. They don't mean the same thing. Question is to ask. When you have a question, you want to ask something. And when you have an answer, you want to give a reply to a question. Let's use the word question in a sentence. The little girl was confused. She had many questions. So the little girl was confused. She had a lot of things to ask. Let's use the word answer in the sentence. Let's use the word answer in a sentence. The little girl is so clever. She understood a lot. She had the answers. Question and answer are opposites. They are different from each other. Let's look at a set of these words. Full and empty. Full. For something to be full, that means there's a lot of something inside of it. For example, a basket full of fruit. For something to be empty, that means it's no longer full and there's nothing inside of it. For example, the basket was full of yummy apples. Let's use the word empty in the sentence. All the kids ate all the apples. Now the basket is empty. All the apples are gone. So once again, full. For there to be a lot of something or for things to be inside of something. For example, the basket was full of apples. Now it's empty. The apples are gone. Let's look at these two words that we have here. Chubby and thin. Chubby and thin have two different meanings from each other. Chubby is to be a little bit bigger, and to be thin is to be a little bit more skinnier. Let's use the word chubby in a sentence. The little boy ate a lot of chocolate. Now he is chubby. Let's use the word thin in the sentence. The little girl doesn't like eating. She is thin. Chubby and thin are opposites. They have different messages attached to them and they have contrasting ideas. Chubby, thin. They are opposites. The last set of words we have here are open and close. Open. When something is open, you can pass through it. When something is open, you can go in it. For example, a store. Let's use the word open in the sentence. The children left the doors open. Open is different from close. They mean different things. Let's use the word close in a sentence. When you leave your house, you must close all your doors and windows. Open and close have different meanings from each other. They are opposites. Thank you for joining me today in my lesson. I enjoyed teaching you guys about opposites and I can't wait to see you guys next time when we learn about something more exciting and something new. Goodbye.